Yo. Sorry, got a call from work. Had to take real quick. What up, what up, what up? Yo, what's up, David? Yo, yo, yo. How's it going? What's over? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Talking to a girl didn't work out. I've put in a lot of effort. Well, it looks like you weren't. And I ain't about that life right now. So you don't want a wifey then, that's it. You don't want a girlfriend or a wifey. Or rather, you just want something easy going. Because you want a wifey, you gotta put in a lot of work for that. I just want to play video games. Brother, I am right there with you. And do what I want. That's why I'm here. I just want to play video games, do what I want. Don't want to compromise right now. I'll go to Vegas for a week. Who the fuck's got money for Vegas right now? I gotta go with her reluctantly. Brother, Vegas, as nice as it sounds, ain't nobody got funds for that. Oh my god, have you heard the stories about Vegas recently? They are nickel and diming you everywhere. It's the worst it's ever been because the traffic, like the actual foot traffic and everything, has dried up, and so everybody, hotels, casinos, restaurants, absolutely everybody is just nickel and diming you for everything you do. Cheer up with the Alan Rickson fighting his IRL neighbor. I did see that video. I did see that video. That was crazy. That was pretty insane. How do I mute this right here? Yeah, he's just beating the crap out of him. Oh my god. Just the 1-2. The dude's already on the ground. Is there anything more to this? Oh, there's body cam footage. Oh, he stops in front of him. Oh, that's the neighbor. So he's riding his bike down the street. His neighbor has his bike too, and he stops in front of him. Hold on, let's see.
He stopped Richson for riding at high speeds through their neighborhood outside Nashville. The argument turning explosive in seconds. Then it gets physical. Watch as Taylor appears to push Richson and is then shoved to the ground. Taylor claiming the actor hit him in the face and kicked him as two children looked on. Tonight, Brentwood police telling our affiliate WSMV authorities
Those kids are just watching like, what the fuck is going on right now? Oh my god. Bad Mountain, dude. He's one of the number one D2 linebackers in the States. You think he wasn't what did you think he was gonna do? Okay, bro, yeah. I'm driving around a little too fast. Let me slow it down for you. Let me slow it down real quick. Brother. Nice neighborhood though. I mean, he's an actor, a very successful actor. So he's you know, he's got some money, but I mean, when everyone's riding bikes and first of all, you don't jump in front of the guy. Like, you go to his house later when he's not on a motorcycle riding it around. His kids, yeah, his kids are just staring at him like not doing anything. They're like, okay, yeah, this I could tell this was gonna happen. Did it for a publicity stunt. Person recording out the window. Um, I mean, when they started recording, he was already on the ground. Like, not the body cam footage, but the other footage. So I feel like they just kind of saw it happen and then started recording it. It was edited? Oh, well, if it was edited, huh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whose footage that was. Because it could have been like that neighbor's wife who was like filming her kids riding around. Yeah, he had the body cam on, which, I mean, but here's the problem. That is technically assault by him. Kudos to him. Yeah, I mean, it paints him in a nicer light because the dude jumped out in front of him while he's riding his bike around. But assault, yeah, I mean, he's just like, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna knock you out. And then the guy keeps going at him, not going at him, but he keeps like yelling at him. And then he's like, listen, I told you what I was gonna do. I'm gonna do it now. Spraying someone with a hose is considered assault. It probably depends on the pressure, I would think. Like a fire hose. Yeah, I can absolutely see that being assault. But if you just have like a garden hose with normal pressure or whatever, that's not assault. But yeah, if you for some reason tap into like a fire hydrant and have like a fire hose connected to it and then just start spraying people, yeah, I can see that for sure. Dumped a glass of water on this dude at a restaurant, got off scot-free. Yeah, I mean, it's just water. That's not. I mean, depends on what he did. It's either a dick move or he had it coming, but that's not illegal to dump water on someone. But yeah, the hose, it's all about the pressure. But yeah, that he beat the fuck out. I don't know what he was trying to do. Orange hoodie? Yeah. I just try to switch it up. It's like gray hoodie, blue hoodie, gray hoodie, orange hoodie, gray hoodie, white hoodie, gray hoodie. I've got too many gray hoodies. Way too many gray hoodies. No hoodie, plain t-shirt. I do have a lot of gag t-shirts, but it's also like how cold is it? Yeah, it's like 31 degrees, so this one guy I watch wears a red hoodie only. It's probably the same hoodie every time. Which, I mean, you gotta be washing that constantly. He opens his closet and it's just hoodies, same color, same type, as far as the eye can see. Okay. It'd be funny if he had 4 pairs. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a bit of a conundrum. Because why does there look like a path here? Is there a new path here? Hmm. So the thing about it is, I have a lot of Oh, this is the jump. So I have a lot of stuff, but I kind of want to do the story. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab everything, put it in my private locker, and then what do I have? I need to get a new battle skeleton because that's almost dead. Got an assault rifle. On boot clip, got some boots. That's fine. This trank gun is dead. Okay. Let's gear up a little bit. Fabricate equipment. So what do we need? We need level 3 battle skeleton. We need trank handgun. I do like the trank sniper. We should have a trank sniper and a okay, so we're going to equip. We're going to oh, we already have one. Well, it's good to always swap. Okay. Recycle and store. Okay, we're gonna recycle this. Cycle this. Everything else looks good. There's a trank gun on the tool rack, assault rifle just in case. Off-roader's got a bunch of extra stuff. Got a little bit of every grenade. We can get one more blood bag. Got a climbing anchor. I don't think we need a climbing anchor. So let's grab a blood bag, utility pouch. Let's look this in private locker. Let's do this actually. Let's grab a PCC. And a ladder. And we should be good. Now, we have to go to the F2 South Distribution Center to grab the quests. And then we can continue on with where we were at. almost forgot.
Very impressive work, Sam. I will always support you.
You must.
Yeah! Please take care.
Okay, actually, we start. before we start, I'm gonna go ahead and park the truck. We're gonna take ourselves a little rest, a little R&R. Got a bit of a sunburn going on, so we're going to take a shower, stamina up, make sure we're really ready. Also we're gonna sleep till morning. Oh yeah, look at it. He is red. Red as hell. Oh.
None of us can go through catastrophic trauma without being forever scarred by the experience. Trying to reclaim a sense of normalcy through routine can help the heart to heal. Your deliveries are making a big difference, Sam. For others and for yourself.
Well, thank you, doll man. Appreciate it. I'm still waiting for the cutscene where I walk in on somebody that's using the shower. It's Kojima. You know something like that's gonna happen. Oh my god, his shoulders. It's burning. Because we all know taking a quick shower will help with any sunburn you may have. Ow, they are still red. All right. Now that we're all rested up, we're actually going to leave the truck here. We're going to take a bike. So I like that we can actually pick up chiral crystals on the bike. Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. This order is a hostage rescue operation. The target for extraction is this man. He was conducting a search in a mining region when communications abruptly ceased. He went there at the behest of the Dowser, who resides at the next facility you need to link up. Take heed that the mine in question is currently under the control of the armed survivalists, a faction whose members have no reservations about using lethal force and should be considered a serious threat. To make matters worse, some of them have been observed wearing armor as well as active skeletons. Such enemies will possess increased mobility and defensive capabilities. It would therefore be prudent to bring equipment to counter these advantages. There's no telling how much longer they'll keep the hostage alive. Moreover, saving him may help us to pursue future objectives in this region and beyond. Regardless, this is a matter of life and death for the Dowser's friend. Give your preparations all due consideration. He's counting on you, Sam.
Well, I just need my trusty trank sniper.
Order accepted.
And we should be all good.
Safety first.
Damn, he is really far away. Okay, we gotta cross the river regardless. Oh, there's an auto paper there. Ooh, I think I do want to go back. I think I do. What do we need for this auto paper? 100 metal, 120 ceramics. Take 100 metal and 120 ceramics. This is 160. All right, good enough. This is why we gathered all those materials. Oh, there's another one. I have to actually go to it to actually see how much it needs. But, because we have so many materials that we gathered, we can basically just build the road as we get to it. Uh, 400 and 420. Iron metal. $320. I have 40 ceramic. So that's $360. Okay, so what do I have? I have let me speak clear, crystal clear. 400 metal and 420 ceramics. Okay. Brother, we're not delivering packages, we're building roads. On a Friday night, Saturday morning. This is the dream, baby. 420, so that's 440. And then we need 400 metal. And we'll grab this, place on backpack. Okay. Meanwhile, the enemy base is like, is that guy building a road? What is he doing? He's just building a road to our base. What's going on?
Relax.
Okay, chiral crystals, ceramics and metals. Oh yeah. That's a nice looking paved road right there. Oh yeah. And I see another one. Oh yeah. Alright, what do we got over here? 460 metal, 500 ceramic. What's interesting? I wouldn't call it interesting necessarily. Call that a little. Well, I mean, it makes sense, but it is a little. I'm surprised they still live in Hawaii. What? Because you thought they were like gonna move away from Hawaii? I guess you're like, oh, I didn't think about it too much. Oh, cost of living? Yeah, I can see that. Okay. We need 40 metal. Is that 40 metal? 460. 460 metal, 500 ceramic. There are a lot of people with money here too. Yeah. Okay, so metal, 460. Uh, 160, 300, 460. And then ceramics, we need, how many ceramics do we have? 20. We need 500, so we need 480 ceramics, so 340. $500. I think that's exactly right. 460, and that's 340. 500. Yep, should be right. I mean, the other thing is too, they could not update their location, right? Because you gotta set that. Like, where are you from? Because it could be the case you set yourself to a town or island or city. And then let's say you move. Does it? Does it use GPS tracking? Or does it do it based off where you set your hometown? I haven't been on dating apps in years, so I don't know.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Perfect amount. Man, that goes under a bridge. Oh, jeez. Hell yeah. Goes under a bridge, but it goes directly to where we need to go. Look at that. From here all the way to here. That's a nice layer of track. That's a nice road right there.
This must be their territory. Armed survivalists.
Let's hit the watchtower first.
Now entering Chiral network coverage.
What do we got? Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Now leaving Chiral network coverage.
Oh. Oh god, they got a truck. Gotta reload, gotta reload. Got him. Four left. Okay. Come on. And it's just that easy.
The man we came to rescue appears to be unconscious. Place him in a protective bag and get him to safety.
Swap cargo body bag?
All right, time to take our ailing friend to the Dowser shelter. We just need to figure out how to get over these mountains first.
What position did I play? I was not great, so I just played the offensive line. I basically was like every part of the line. So I played it all. I played tackle, I played guard. Did I get a lot of game time? I got a decent amount. It was our coach believed in like full 11 both sides of the ball. So he didn't believe in like two-way players. So, and we had like a full 50 some man roster. Because basically if you wanted to play and like could commit to it, then you got to be on the team. And I was just like, I wasn't big, but I knew the plays and I was pretty I wouldn't say I would say I was pretty fairly reliable. Like I knew what to do most of the time. Um, even if I was like very undersized. And so basically like the guys in front of me were just a little bit bigger, like more weight to them, but oftentimes they got hurt and I started like I probably started a majority of our games. I don't actually know for a fact, but I started like a good amount of games. But like when anyone went out, they're like, you're the second for anyone on the line. So one guard goes out, you're in. One tackle goes out, you're in. One center goes out, you're the new center. Because I just knew all the plays by hand or by heart, I guess. And then my last year, I tried to be a tight end as well. But the two tight ends we had in front of us were just like there was no way. They were both super tall. Like I'm like 6 foot, and both of them were like one was like 6'4", I think, and the other was like 6'2" or 6'3". So they were just tall. What position resonated with you the most? I don't know. Probably center. Because it was just the easiest. In terms of I wasn't pulling a whole lot, and I was pretty consistent with the ball, like hiking the ball, because we did more shotgun as the season went on, and I was pretty consistent with that. I mostly played tackle, I think. Yeah, I mostly played tackle. But there was a point when our center got hurt, and I just start like he got hurt for most of the season, so I just start like the rest of the games at center. I wouldn't say any of them like resonated with me really. I was just kind of like, I was all right. I did wrestle too. So, but in wrestling, because I was like undersized, I was like the 160. I was like 171 weight class. But the only reason why I was 171 was because we didn't have anyone else that was 171. So like we had a 189 guy, because you start out a certain weight and you do what's called like an alpha test where they measure your body fat and everything, and how much do you weigh? I'm 6 foot, basically even. And right now I'm probably like 185. About like 185. In football, it said my weight was 180, which is probably true. 6 foot 160. So yeah, that's what happened to me. So I was 6 foot 180, but it said on my stat sheet or whatever for football, but I was weighing myself. I was like 160. I was like the same. Now I'm 190. Yeah, I got big, but not in a good way. Like I got fat, like round, and like a couple years ago, and I ended up being like 220, but it was all in my gut, and it sucked. And so after that, I was like, yeah, I need to lose some weight, because I hadn't worked out in a long time. So yeah, now I'm losing weight. I'm doing pretty good. I went down to like almost 170, or almost 180, I should say. And then I gained weight, went back up to almost 200, and now I'm back down to like 185, 186. But I'm also working out a little bit too, so it's like a decent 186. Attached carrier.
Let's get a move on.
So, but yeah, I was like 160 playing offensive line. It was not, it was not fun. Well, it was fun actually. There were a couple of really fun games because everyone was kind of undersized at that time, but it was fun because there was one guy that was like close to 300 pounds. I thought most people like, well, they're supposed to be, right? Um, but our class was pretty undersized. So I think the biggest guy we had was like 230, maybe. And our center was only like 190. He's only like 20 pounds heavier than me, 20, 30 pounds. So our class was pretty undersized. Um, we were all like farm boys, but like not huge farm boys, not like Iowa or Kansas or any of them. Basically, none of us were going into none of us were going to the NFL. Alabama, yeah, yeah. No, if you're like 280 plus, nobody from your school went to college football. No, a lot of them went to college football, right? So our running back went to college football. He was actually Braylon Edwards' son, and I think he ended up going to Minnesota, Golden Gophers. But and he was okay. Like, well, he was like to us, he was like insane, right? Because he ran like a 4.5 40 with his shoes untied, and then our uh strength and conditioning coach or whatever, he's like, or no, it was the gym coach, but it wasn't our football coach, so it was a different person. They're like, take this seriously, tie your shoes. So he ties his shoes and he runs like a four. It's like a 4.4 40 or something, like a 4.3 something 40. Like it was hilarious because I don't say he's lazy, but like he just wants to play football. Like he didn't and we were doing like your 40 time, your shuttle time, but it was for like just everyone, for every student. It wasn't for like football purposes. So he was just like, oh man, this is dumb. Why am I doing this? And so he just did it with his shoes untied, and he smoked everybody. It was really funny. But no, we had a couple people, but they went to like D2 or D3 colleges. They didn't go to the FBS. Well, in our class, we had like one person go to the FBS. Um, actually, the quarterback for, oh my gosh, was it Washington? Not the Commanders, the college team. I forget who it was. Is it Chambliss? It might be Chambliss. Um, but he actually went to my college alma mater as the quarterback, and then transferred into the FBS because he was so good. Because my college actually, when we were playing, sucked. They were really bad. It was Ferris State, and they were terrible. Well, they were like bad but getting better. But by the time I was like exiting, they were like destroying everybody. They won state champ like 3 out of 4 years or something like that after I left. They were actually insane. But no, we've had like a few people go into college football, and I think we had one. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we had one guy that I know that went from my high school to the NFL. And that is he's a tight end for the Lions. His name is Tony Scheffler. And I think that was like one of the only Yeah, he's actually a second-round pick. Oh, but he played for the Broncos first. Yeah, so that's like the one because when a small high school has somebody go to the NFL, it's like what they talk about. It's like, oh my gosh, we got somebody in there. So, he was okay. I think he was not bad. But he played for what does it look like 7 years in the NFL? So he actually did pretty good. Someone that went to college football as captain of the college football team, but wasn't good enough to make it in the NFL. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Because being in the NFL, you either have to be just like a freak of nature. He played football since he could hold a football. Small fish in a big pond. Football is his life. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, you don't just have to have like you can have that where you are taught football your entire life and that's what you want to do, like since you're super small, and then just dedicate your entire life to it. But if you don't have the talent to go with it, it's very difficult. Like a lot of people are talking about like, players that are like undersized or, for whatever reason it might be. They're like undersized or they don't have this or they don't have that when they talk about like the draft. Like, oh, his arm length isn't like long enough or whatever. These people are still insanely good football players. Like insanely good. Like they're the 0.1% of all players in the nation to make it into the NFL. So they've definitely got the talent and they've been taught football for most of their life. And then out of that, you get the cream of the crop. Is that the dream, get one big contract? No, actually, the dream is to get your second contract and then see what you want to do. So what happens is you get your rookie contract, right? And your rookie contract is like good, like it's very good. Don't get me wrong. Um, and that depends on which round you're taking in. So if you're a first round prospect, you get I think it's like top 10 or something, get a certain contract that's like better than everyone else's, but it's comparatively very cheap. And then after that, it like slowly goes down. But I think the slower rounds you get, the like less, the floor goes down, right? So if you're taking like really low overall in like the sixth or seventh round, then you are basically on a budget. Um, so that's your first contract, and usually not only do teams want to draft good players because obviously they want their team to be good, but if let's say, and why quarterbacks go so high is because they're so valuable. But if you can get a good rookie quarterback, then your cap space, because you get him on a rookie contract, your cap space is so low, or I guess you have so much room to work with your cap space that you can get better veteran players around the rookie. You think of any players that got the bag and stopped trying? Um, well, there are like washed up players that seem to be doing very well for themselves. Uh, Two that come to mind right now are Kirk Cousins, because he's made like 300 something $1 million and he is just like a backup veteran status. Odell Beckham. Yeah, Odell Beckham. I can see that. Like that happens with a lot of wide receivers, but for various different reasons. Like they get paid a big amount of money after they've done, and this is the problem because you have to perform well to get the bag, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to perform the same once you get the bag, right? Like that's the expectation, but that's not always the case. So like for example, Kirk Cousins, oh my God, what's the Colts quarterback? Something Jones, Daniel Jones. Yeah, he just got a crazy. It's like $100 million for like 2 years or something. It's like the highest 2 year. It's like the highest guaranteed money for a 2 year deal ever in the NFL, and he's like, I don't think he's great. Like his situation in the Colts is definitely a way better situation than it was on the Giants for sure, which is why he played way better. But he got a um, Achilles injury, and Aaron Rodgers got an Achilles injury. Kirk Cousins, I believe, got an Achilles injury. Um, I think did someone else? Oh, who's the Kansas City quarterback? Fucking Kermit. Oh my God, I'm blanking on names already. Anyway, I think they all got Achilles injuries, and it took them longer to get acclimated to how their body was after they came back from the injury. So I don't think he's going to play super well out the gate initially. But yeah, they all made the bag, and they're kind of. Do I know any NFL players that got a dislocated knee? Career-ending injury? I don't know about that. Because I know a lot of players that will just play through stuff. And a dislocated knee, like once it heals, I mean, you're not going to be the same, but you can still play. I don't know about career ending. I've known guys that tore their pectoral muscle and kept playing. Like insane injuries, and they're just like, yeah, I'm going to keep going. Um, who's the guy on the Raiders? The edge rusher, Max Crosby. He had I believe it was a torn meniscus, and he played an entire month of football through a torn meniscus before they finally were like, okay, we don't want you to be injured anymore. We got to take you out, especially because we're trying to tank so we can get the first overall draft pick this year. Yeah, I mean, there's some people are just built different, I guess. I don't know about the knee though. I've not heard about a dislocated knee being career ending. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to go back. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a mine. Okay, so when we come back, we're gonna do this, attach the mine, or get access to the Twin Valley mine. Materials required to restore special alloy. Okay. So when we finish this quest and have to come back here, we're gonna grab the truck, grab all of our materials, and finish building out this road. Because so this is like all of Australia. So we kind of did all of the left side. Well, now we're in the north, so we're going to do the north, but then we're going to make this road go all the way to here. I'm guessing this is the final spot. Yeah, so we're going to go all the way to here. There's going to be something interesting too. But first, I guess we want to get back on the road. Yeah, we want to get back on the road, and we gotta go here. This way. And then go straight that way. Oh, you can put them. Oh, this is sick, actually. Oh, that was the spot. Okay.
Now leaving Chiral Network coverage.
Ah, so that's the place, huh?
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
Security measures lifted.
Let's get a
Weapons
move on.
detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness. And you saved my friend, too. Give me a moment to take stock. Wow, he looks as healthy as ever, despite having been held captive in enemy territory. That's amazing. You must have a keen eye to have found this. Even I had all but given up on recovering it. There's something special about you.
Almost
I
2
can tell.
stars.
I think you might be just the person I've been looking for. This was meant to be. I can feel it. Bring me online with your Cupid.
PCC level 2. Building a larger range of structures. Ooh. Zipline! Let's go! Oh, yes! Okay, this is actually the best. So a zipline is like the end game travel method for the first game. You build them super far apart, and you can build them anywhere, and they just take you directly where you need to go. This is what we need. So this will allow us to get to the Lone Commander through BT territory far, far faster. Ideally. I think as long as it's in the chiral network. Structures that allow for quick and easy travel between 2 points. A zipline must be strung between 2 anchor points that can be curved as necessary during construction. Wait, they can curve it? Be aware that ziplines cannot carry vehicles, but they will allow you to travel with a single floating carrier attached to your waist. Boost skeleton level 1. Increases movement speed, adds additional power to your jumps, increases the top speed of boosting. Landing impacts are also softened, and cargo capacity is increased, so carrying an extra 40... Oh, the boost is so good. You can actually fly. Like, not fly, but like you're flying as you're running.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So I'm a part of the chiral network now, am I? You can't even begin to imagine how much this is going to benefit my work. As thanks, I've shared the schematic for a level 2 PCC. I sense you'll need to build all kinds of structures to deal with the obstacles you're going to encounter from here on out. For instance, this more advanced PCC will allow you to fabricate zip lines. And this zip line's design is even better than the one you used back in the UCA. I also have another gift to share, a schematic for a boost skeleton. Throw it on and it'll allow you to carry heavy cargo with relative ease. And prepare to be amazed when you give it a boost. You'll run faster than ever and jump even farther too. That's a signature feature. It also has shock absorbers that reduce the damage you take from a big drop. But don't forget that boosting consumes battery power, so make sure you've got enough for when you need to rely on these features. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that friend of mine you rescued is doing well. His condition is stable and he's just catching up on some sleep. I can't thank you enough for getting him out. I search for underground streams and mineral veins. My gift also allows me to perceive distant objects. So, people sometimes ask me to track down lost items for them as well. But I only identify the general location. I leave it to my friend to handle the actual retrieval. Like the old design, this zipline enables an individual to travel quickly between 2 anchors. However, you'll find it offers greater comfort and freedom of movement to the rider. Also, the lines themselves can now curve ever so slightly if necessary, which makes zipping around more viable in areas with plentiful obstacles.
Nice.
You see, even if I know where the thing I'm searching for is, it doesn't mean I can get there. That's why I've been looking into tools like this to facilitate travel. And with any luck, I'll have more solutions like this to share in the near future. He'd gone out to secure an item I'd located. The request came from a drawbridge member, actually, Hartman. He said it was essential for his research into using the beach for jumping. Anyway, I used my gift to ascertain the item's location. We knew that area wasn't safe, but my friend was willing to take the risk regardless. And despite what happened, he still managed to complete the job. I'll admit, he can be a bit reckless, but when he resolves to do something, he always sees it through. There's another request I'd like to send your way, but I'll need a little more time to get everything in order. I'm still in the middle of processing the item my friend recovered before he got captured. So, I hope you don't mind waiting. I hate to inconvenience you, especially since I wouldn't even be able to make this request if you hadn't saved him. Oh, by the way, do you like apples? My friend brought a few back with him. It's just a shame he grabbed them before they'd fully ripened. He's got a bit of an impulsive nature. Just his way. But don't worry, they'll be ready to eat soon enough. I'll send them to you then. Thank you again, Sam.
Cool. I like apples.
I'm glad you were able to get them out safely. That group was more dangerous than your average band of hostiles. And those weapons they were carrying were state-of-the-art. You'll need to keep an eye out for them in the future. Groups like these make me nervous about letting Tomorrow spend time outside, even though she's doing better. When you return to the G3 Magellan, you should see for yourself how much progress she's made. And get some rest. You're long overdue. I'm sure Dahlman's tired too.
Order completed. Well done.
Ooh, nice. Okay, that one is doing that. Wait, what is this? Elimination. Defeat all floating BTs in the BT area. Okay. And then report to that guy. I do want to fabricate. Oh, I want so many of these. We get 4 fabricates. Yes. Some backpack. Facility storage. I want PCC level 1. Recycle this. Okay. So now, oh, and she's got one already. Okay, cool. So now we want 2 things, right? So 2 objectives is we want to build out the roads in case we have to make large deliveries. We can drive our truck along the roads with a bunch of materials. And 2, we want to create a network of zip lines between each place so that so basically we can make really fast deliveries. So like let's say here, right, the Dowser. We want to make deliveries here and here to get them to 5-star really fast. We just create a network of zip lines directly there. Take something there, boom, and then we have a network of zip lines to here, and then to the animal shelter, to the inventor. Oh, we can zip line directly to the inventor. Oh, that's so nice. So we put a zip line directly on the island where the inventor's at, and then we just zip line all the way to where we need to go so we don't have to walk that water again. It's actually so nice. In fact, that might be the first thing I do, is just get something from like the inventor to Rainbow Valley. Yeah, so we want to go here to here and here, and then to the inventor, animal shelter, Rainbow Valley. We just want to connect all these places.
Keep on keeping on.
What up, fellas? And then also, what do we have on? We have on a battle skeleton. So this is increased defense. And can help carry 100 kilograms. So we want to upgrade her so we can get the upgraded battle skeletons, or the upgraded boost skeletons, so that we will go even faster while being able to carry the same amount. Because I don't really care too much about the defensive capabilities right now. I'm all about speed, baby. It's all about speed. But now that we're good, let's... So this is all of our lost cargo. Put an offloader. And then we want to take what we have. I want to put some stuff away. So... heartache pills, offloader. This we can put in here, off-roader. Assault rifle, offloader. Ladder. Actually, how is the offloader? We have all this stuff. You can kind of actually put all this in the private locker. We do have a bunch of weapons. We'll keep those just in case. But we want to basically make room for materials. So that we can do the roads. And then also we can put the mine online. Because we need special alloy for activating the mine.
Hey, come on.
Tomorrow. I'm sorry, but you have to stay on board. It's too dangerous to go out by yourself. And you'll have to put on your shoes.
Look at this, Tamar. They're not quite ripe yet, but I think they might... It's okay, Tamar, really. For you.
I need a shower. I'm all bloodied up. Damn, I'm just going to bed like that? That's crazy. Let's sleep till morning. Brother, we're gonna need to wash those sheets.
Hey Sam, had yourself a good kip? There's something we'd like to discuss with you. Might come into the bridge for a quick chat?
Hey, Fragile. You busy?
That friend of the Dowser we rescued was a very brave man, don't you think? To go to such a dangerous place all by himself, in spite of the countless potential risks. Perhaps it would have been better if he wasn't quite so brave. The armed survivalists don't seem concerned in the least about causing people's deaths. It's unconscionable, terrifying too. Man, the thought alone's enough to make me feel sick.
Kitty! Alright, much better.
Glad you're here. I thought both of you should have a say in this. Listen, about the girl, tomorrow. This is the spot where we picked her up. We're still reading Tarfall activity there, which means there might still be a passage to the other side. It's possible she could still use it to go back home.
You want to send her back to that hellhole?
If that's where her family is, it's where she belongs.
You've got to be kidding me.
This isn't her world. She isn't one of us. That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Or to be more accurate, be born from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Wait, are you saying that Tomorrow is a chiral creature?
No, not at all. Her DNA and cellular structure prove that she's human.
Well, the world we found her in was filled with the dead. Almost like some kind of beach. But Tomorrow herself is alive. She's a living human being. We should look after her here. Women and children and the weak have always been easy targets. In every conflict and disaster, we're always the first to suffer.
But even if her world is as bleak as you suspect, she may still be happier there, surrounded by the friends and family she knows and loves.
Friends and family don't guarantee happiness. Not in the least.
I understand how you feel, but I believe she should stay with us. Sam.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole. We can't send her back.
All right. I'm pulling rank and making the call. She stays. At least until things have calmed down. Understood?
She had strings coming from her. Because she's like a living BT. Interesting.
Did you hear that just now? It came from the hall outside. It's hard to say what we should do about tomorrow. That everyone is of a different opinion is to be expected. Our positions are informed by our past experiences. To me, it matters less where I am than who I am with. So long as I am in the company of those I care about, I am happy to go wherever. But what does tomorrow think, I wonder? Until she can speak for herself, I believe we should go with what Fragile has decided.
Sam, I can't find Tomorrow. She must have left in Magellan at some point. She's not wearing a room terminal, so we have no way of tracking her position. And the continent is full of dangers she's never encountered.
I should mention she didn't appear to have received even a single vaccination. So I decided to repurpose the batch Deadman left for Lou and gave her the full gamut. She's been immunized against just about everything, so you've got nothing to worry about on that score.
But she's still a stranger in the world that isn't her own. And I don't think she's capable of surviving out there. Not all by herself. Please, Sam. Find Tomorrow for us.
And be sure to take a weapon with you, just in case. When you're ready, check the main order on the delivery terminal for more information about what to expect.
Unable to travel. Alright, well. I'm guessing it's boss time. Or something to that degree. So we're gonna load up. We're gonna get rid of all of our...
Sam, something worrying came to my attention while I was searching for Tomorrow. There have been a few reports of mechanized belligerents in this region. You should consider them hostile if and when you come into contact. So, review your equipment loadout via the delivery terminal and make sure you're prepared for anything. Only then should you pick up the next main order.
Alright.
All of Drawbridge is committed to helping you find Tomorrow. Let's bring her back home, Sam.
Telling me quite clearly that we have a fight on our hands. So let's get rid of all this. Place in the locker. Tranq rifle, we'll keep that. Hollow grenades, we don't really need those. We do need some blood bags. Battle skeleton's probably good. We can grab... Tranq handgun's probably okay. We'll grab an assault rifle and a shotgun. And the MP grenade. Assault rifle... That's only level 1. We'll synth the better one. MP grenade and grenade pouch. Blood bag's good. Shotgun level 2. We can take that. And then let's synth some more stuff. Whoops. No, not yet. Fabricate equipment. I definitely want... some more of these. Should be okay. Yeah, sniper for anything far away, shotgun for close. How's our... That's pretty good. Can we not fabricate? We can't fabricate a better assault rifle. Let's take one of each, just in case. Alright, should be good. Follow the tracks. Okay.
Look, Sam, tomorrow's footprints. Why don't we see where they lead?
Spirit.
I'm guessing it's supposed to be a little bit. Old Outback Steakhouse. I don't think I've ever been there, but it was a play on words. Being that we're in Australia and we're gonna go into the Outback. So it's a bit of a pun, a bit of a play on words, but these props are good. I think for the story stuff, I'll do the intended music. And then when we're just vibing and chilling, we'll do the, you know, when we're just going around making deliveries and stuff, we can put on the playlist. Actually, I believe we got new music. Oh, playback is not available. Yeah, we got Give Up. Yeah, I think that's what we got.
Sam, I think I've got something. Check the marker I've added to your map. Oh no. I'm avoiding those. The bats are back.
Sam, you see that structure? I suspect Tomorrow was the one who built it. You think Tomorrow perhaps used this rope to make her descend?
Very impressive work, Sam.
All calls for comfort.
Damn, where are we? Never mind. Yeah, I can't see the map right now. Where are we at? We're about to hit the... Yeah, we just went through the mountains. We're about to hit the distribution center.
Sam, we might have found tomorrow's trail. Check the marker on your map. It may help you track her down.
I think Tomorrow might have been the one who placed this ladder here. Did your Ultra deck just move? I don't sense any BTs. Be careful, Sam. It may not be a BT, but something's out there.
What the hell? It's like a robot ghost. Spooky.
Look, Sam. A cairn. Tomorrow may have stopped here to rest and get her bearings. Our investigation's on the right track. I just know it is.
Sam, I think we've got a lead on tomorrow's whereabouts. You'll find a new marker on your map. Use it to refine your search.
Sam, we have to deal with these mechs first. We can find Tomorrow once that's done.
Oh,
Sam, can you hear me?
my
Wake up!
God. What the hell? I got annihilated. my god. Jesus.
Excellent work, Sam. Now then, let's see if we can learn anything of use from this jacket. It could point us in the right direction.
Jesus, those guys were tough. Wait, she's a fucking badass. Fucking Otter Hood.
Thank you.
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Were you trying to find your way back?
I suppose you have friends and family there, waiting for you to come home?
I don't know.
Everyone there has passed on. There's no place for the living in that world.
Yo, he's just rocking it like a champ.
Tell me, am I really alive?
Well, yeah. Of course you are. Do you want to stay with us on the DHV Magellan?
But I saw how everyone was fighting because of me.
Ah,
know that. That wasn't your fault. We're just worried about you. Wait.
I don't think I ever had a family. Do you have one?
No. Not anymore.
You miss them?
Yeah.
So, I can stay on the ship? Thank you.
Cool.
You have a very special gift tomorrow. It could help us. But for that to happen, you first need to learn how to control it.
I feel like she's already pretty good at controlling it.
Want to come work for us? You can stay on the ship as long as you like.
This is our gift to you. As long as you have it, we'll find you. No matter where you go.
Welcome to Drawbridge. To our little family. Come on, let's head inside.
Yeah, sure. I'll be here. Ooh, S rank. Let's go. Tomorrow. Okay. To the Wilder piano version.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Ooh. MP fire rate.
Sam, this is Tarman. We took the liberty of loading the vehicle you left outside onto the DHV Magellan. There's something that's been on my mind lately. You had a run-in with some mysterious mechanized assailants while searching for Tomorrow, right? Well, after comparing their data to that of the gargantuan mech Higgs summoned, I've concluded that all of these contraptions appear to operate on the same underlying technology. None of them have been fitted with remote operation modules, nor are they capable of autonomous function. They're not robots, in other words. The bloody things don't even have drivetrains or core units. They're almost like puppets with no strings. They don't require chiral network coverage to function either. Though I'll be damned if I know how that's possible. It's almost as if they're spirit-driven machines. Ghost mechs. I'd say it's a safe bet that there are more of these things out there. So to ensure that you're prepared to face them, we've added a Ghost Mech archive to the VR Weapons and Combat Training program. Access it to check out the data we've collected regarding these mechs so far. Anyway, next up you'll be... He's an old mate of yours, I understand. Once you've made your preparations, access the Dowser's delivery terminal like. So if that's your preference, go ahead and give us the order to head there.
I'm so relieved that Tamara was unharmed. She must have been terribly nervous, trying to brave an unfamiliar world. But she's safe now, thanks to you, Sam. And now we have to show the girl that we're equipped to take care of her. That the DHV Magellan is a place she shouldn't be afraid to return to. A place that she can call home.
Feel like she could take care of herself, but you know.
I was surprised by how effectively Tamara was able to fight those mechs. The way she took advantage of the tar and used her unique abilities against them, it demonstrated impressive improvisational skills. But her capacity to rapidly accelerate the age of any material or enemy she comes into contact with. Oh, I can't help but be a little jealous. But there are other ways I can contribute to your work, and I hope to continue doing so.
This way.
Hell yeah.
Construction complete. Nice. Just like that, Sam.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Okay.
Counting on you.
Can you get close enough to sever its umbilical cord with your blood boomerang, Sam?
counting on you.
Construction process now complete.
Woo! Looking good.
Okay.
Construction process now complete.
Yeah!
Good day, Zane.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and
Good to see you. I'll check the orders in the system right away. This eluded even me, despite my best efforts to find it. I was certain it was lost for good. Thank you. My latest project is complete, thanks to you. I hope you'll make use of this data. I've increased your allocation of materials. You should make good use of them.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I got my hands on a camo pattern that I think is just your style, so allow me to share it. I sincerely hope that it's to your liking. I'm actually also working on some upgrades to the boost skeleton, and things are going well. Your continued support will help my research go even faster, though. Take care now.
Sweet. Okay.
You really are Captain Dependable.
Whether traveling through the area on foot or with a vehicle, many travelers have grown exhausted or run out of battery power, becoming stranded. Take care not to repeat their mistakes.
Hey there. Thanks. Let's see. Did you really bring all of this just... For all the ways you've helped us, we have nothing but gratitude. To help support you, we're letting you withdraw even more. Now displaying your current porter grade. I was thinking this might be of use to you. I want you to have it, please.
A bell wards off evil, making it easier to escape gazers and watchers. It's also said to prevent batteries from momentarily cutting out when entering a BP area.
This accessory has a knack for keeping malevolent forces away. Clip it to your backpack, and you'll have an easier time getting away from gazers and watchers. Just be warned that it won't make you better at fighting against them or help you scare them off. End of the day, it's just a charm. Don't go getting sloppy out there. But you're a pro, so I'm sure you'll use it properly. Take care now, and come back soon.
Order completed. Well done.
This is the upstream section of the Cliffside River. It boasts an 80-meter waterfall, which has a reputation as an excellent photo spot.
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
I will always support you.
400 metal, 320 ceramic. Nah, you're good, you're good. Not a problem. Where are my ceramics? Alright, well, we can just use these. We're just building up some infrastructure. No big deal, no big deal. I've got a bit of a zipline network going. As well as some roads.
Gotcha.
Wowzer!
That's the way. Look that way. That's the way.
Same plan for tomorrow? Yep. Get up, get some food, and hop on. Basically the plan. Not on call? Nope. Nope. Not on call. So just nothing but straight gaming all day. So it should be good. Should be good. Okay, well that's probably... I could be wrong, but this is probably as far as we can go. For now... Although there is one out there. Let's see what we got. I'm not gonna build this yet, I think. Actually, where do they want us to go? Bowser wants us to go somewhere over here. This might actually be a good road to build. But I also want to finish out my zipline network. $1,600 medals. Ooh. And there's some bad guys. Okay. Focus on the roads for now. I can build out the zip line later, I think.
What's that one?
How much metal do we have? Oh, this is... Man... 3 blood bags used. Still got some stuff, which is good. I kinda do want to build a zipline network to the inventor. Do you make my bed every day? Absolutely not.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Should I? Maybe. But it's usually a mess. Every few days though I'll adjust my It's not really a sheet. I don't have any sheets. It's just a blanket that I use as a sheet. I'm the only 30-year-old that doesn't make his bed. I guarantee you there are many 30-year-olds that do not make their bed.
I will always support you.
Yeah. That is absolutely not true. Okay, how do we want to do this? You did enforce like strict rules like do the dishes right after you eat or take your shoes off when you go inside home? No. He was not very strict. Like at all. So no. He did not have those types of rules, I would say. Very laid back-ish, I guess.
Yeah! Feel that speed!
Okay. This should work, and then we can just build a single zip line, and because the monorails are their own zip line.
This stretch of land is called the Northwest Coast. The region is prone to frequent gatequakes and is bordered by the Tar Sea to the west. This bottomless body of tar offers no chance of escape to those who sink too deep. Some areas, however, are rumored to be safely traversable.
Why can't I jump? Why couldn't I jump off? Oh my god, was it the voiceover? Oh my god, I gotta go turn around.
Ah!
Let me jump, let me jump, let me jump. Why won't it let me jump down? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay, well.
Minus 61. Have I ever really loved someone like what resistance turns to traps and fears.
Now it's letting me. Oh, it must have been bugged or something. That was very strange. No, it's still not letting me. Oh my gosh. I can't jump onto the island anymore. I don't know what's going on.
The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and war.
well, I'm just gonna have to walk there. What is that? 4 boxes deep? 5 boxes high? Yo, through a tar pit? This dude is absolutely jacked. Okay. If we do this, set down this zip line. There's a zip line right there. We can just go right. Won't have to make this walk ever again. Also, I think I already forgot where I left the truck. I might have already forgotten. I think it's at the F2. Okay. This will work.
Nice.
Perfect.
Weapons detected. Be advised.
All right.
Passenger orders and requests.
They all took a lot of damage.
And here she come knocking at this late hour. Welcome, fellow night owl. I appreciate the visit. Please hold while I check the order detail. And what is this unexpected delivery I see? That's awfully kind of you, Sam.
Ooh, not very good, not very good. They were pretty damaged.
Thanks. You take care now.
Alright, but
I appreciate the help.
Impossible, I know.
zip line here. And we want to be able to take it all the way to West Fort Knott. Okay, sweet. We can go right to there, and we can go right to there. Excellent. It should be at F2. Is that where we're going? That might be where we're going. Okay, so we want to load up on supplies and hit every road we see. Now we can take orders directly to the inventor from other distribution facilities if need be. Look at this. Look at this traversal. This is crazy. You can build entire networks of zip lines directly to the places you need to go. It's actually broken. And the monorails, which are new, are basically pre-built zip lines, which is super nice. Because then they don't take up your bandwidth on the chiral network. Look how fast we got here. Didn't even have to use a road, you can take the direct route. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. And there's the truck. Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Destroyed. Let's offload it. Offload it. Offload this. Let's go grab some materials. And then we can continue on with the road. Or maybe 1 or 2 more sections. And then continue the story. So it doesn't actually show it, but it was like 2,000 metal. There's a lot of metal. So we're gonna want 8, 12, 16, 2. I don't actually know how many ceramics, so I'm just gonna grab that much.
Please take care.
laboratory.
Oh my god, look how far out we're getting now. I would say... Oh, is that his research facility? That might be it. So I think we've gotten... Okay, so this is enemy territory. I think they just want us to go as far as here. So I think we're good for now. We're gonna grab a bunch of PCCs for zip lines, and then we're gonna do the main story quests.
Can anybody hear me? Somebody lend me a hand.
I will always support you.
Load the truck up. See what we got. What we got on our back. Ceramics we can private locker. Floating carrier is always good. Honestly, we can get rid of the shotgun. We won't need that anymore. Got 4. Let's get 1 or 2 more. Two more PCCs. And then we are headed to the Dowser. Interstellar vibes. Yeah, it does feel like an alien planet, kinda.
Yeah!
No, my PC runs pretty chill. Not too bad at all. I've got a crap ton of RAM though that I got before all the prices went up. I think I've got like 64 gigs of RAM or something. Actually, no, I have more than that. I have like 96 because I have 64 plus 32. I wonder if RAM is still expensive? Oh yeah. It's not gonna go down for a minute. I'm hesitant to check.
Yeah!
Good morning to you.
Oh, it's breakable cargo too. Ooh.
Order accepted. Thank you.
They can't see that, right? That's too far. Yeah, that's too far. Alright, I'll have to put one in the middle.
Let's do this.
Construction process now complete. This massive rock formation is known as the North Edge Ridge. It is famous for the...
Oh, there's a mine over here. Interesting.
If they
Commencing route creation.
Nobody cares.
Delivery route.
Nobody knows. That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Now leaving Chiral network coverage.
Here we go.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's almost 5 a.m. where I'm at. Probably do maybe one more mission. I have all day tomorrow. Sunrise soon? Yeah, sunrise soon. Okay, I can't do this outside the Chiral network, so once we get a connection, at least you can wake up late, yeah. Get a little sleep. How's Lansing? Have I ever been to Lansing? I have no idea. Been to East Lansing like once, I think, for a concert. No, that was Grand Rapids. Yeah, no, I've never been to Lansing. No, I'm not from Lansing. Nope. I guess the nearest big city would be Ann Arbor. It's my dream car. Car that gets good gas mileage, which is how much I'm driving. A Lexus SUV. Those are pretty cool. I've seen those around. Those are pretty nice cars. I'm more of a sedan enjoyer. I think every car that I've had has been a sedan. I don't know. I'm so over sedans. I just like it because I drive a lot and the gas mileage MPGs are really good. But that's kind of it. That's kind of it. Got a Malibu. I really like my Malibu. That's a fun car.
Let's focus.
Keep it up, Sam.
Even though I cannot see you, I'm certain that your heart is here. If you find that you miss me, always look at the sun that rises and the moon that rises in the evening. Whatever the time, I will be reflected in the sun and the moon. And in our next life, let us meet in the pure land of Eagle Peak.
How's Ann Arbor? Ann Arbor's great. It's pretty cool. It's very, got a lot of really cool places. lot of hole in the walls. Very very clean. Awesome in the summertime. Got the Arb, a lot of Asians. Yeah, the U of M is considered a, I guess smarter college. It's got a lot of medical, a lot of people with medical degrees come out of U of M. There's a good amount of, Asians. Dearborn has a lot of, Arab Muslims. I think it's like the second highest. It's like the highest or second highest population density of Arab Muslims outside of the Middle East. I think if you want to look for an Asian community, is Ann Arbor a good place? Yeah.
Just a bit further now.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm not gonna say there's like a Chinatown or like that concentrated, but if you're talking like second degree immigrants where they go to get like a medical degree or something, then yeah. What about Toledo? Toledo is much more typical city, I guess.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge
You know, it's got its diversity, but it's not as
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
like
Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
U of M really is, I think, epicenter of like knowledge and learning, and Toledo is a much more common small city.
Hey, Sam,
UT,
you know that
University of
harmonica
Toledo
of
is
yours?
good,
Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
but it's like your typical like tier 2 school, I would say. Yeah, Toledo's definitely got its problems. Food good? Oh yeah, there's lots of great food in Toledo. Never gets old. I mean, it's got everything. Right. Well, I shouldn't say everything. It's a lot of, Mexican places, Italian places, sushi places. One thing I'm missing in Hawaii is the food. Yeah, the food is... I've never had a Hawaiian food, but it's one of those things where it's so famous, right? Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple. That it's got its own I mean, that's not to say that that's like Hawaiian cuisine, but the fact that there is something from Hawaii that is so famous that it's prevalent throughout the rest of the country is pretty nice. Want cheese curds? Oh, cheese curds are so good. It's just balls of cheese, deep fried. You dip it in like ranch or marinara sauce. It's Midwestern cuisine at its finest. It's just so fatty and cheesy and delicious. I could eat cheese curds all day. Culver's makes a sick cheese curd too. Never bad. They're never bad. Never tried it. People have very opinionated thoughts on Hawaiian pizza. They think pineapple should never be on pizza, that sort of thing. I like it. It's pretty good. Right? I have a pretty wide palate for a white guy too. I like it too. I mean, you better. You're from Hawaii. I would think you'd like it. Sushi's good. I've had sushi multiple times, and it was always really tasty. Never been to Korean barbecue though.
Thank you for your service. Proceeding to order confirmation. The condition of this cargo is above average.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of KBBQ places near where I'm at, so it's hard to get to go to one. I don't know if there's one in Toledo. I'll have to look it up. Or Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor should have one, but I don't typically go there.
Your assistance is appreciated.
But sushi?
Please use your qubit to initiate a network connection.
Sushi's always tasty. I like the spicy crab. Spicy crab meat, dragon rolls. Oof. Oof. So tasty. Never had a poke bowl? A spam mushibi. I have not, no. It sounds really good though. And I definitely would try it, given the opportunity. Okay, now we can go, we can build a zipline network directly here, over to the Dowsman. Extra battery. Ooh, a jump ramp. A safe house. Ooh, safe houses. Sick.
Now displaying your current porter grade. Connection to chiral network established. Condition assessed as good. Thank you for your service.
Greetings, Sam. This is the President. Once again, you've done it. The northwestern part of the Australian continent has been successfully connected to the chiral network. As a result, the probability of a new plate gate manifesting on this continent has significantly increased. As for what comes next, I believe a drawbridge ally is stationed at this facility. By strengthening your bonds, I have no doubt you will be able to accomplish even greater feats. So don't let me keep you. Your friend is waiting inside.
Facility doors have been unlocked. Please use the entrance to proceed into the facility.
Order completed. Well done. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Please proceed inside.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Upper Beach reference frame confirmed. UB coordinates are L 47.37, B plus 6.32.
Hartman?
You're looking well, Sam. Thank you for coming. Oh. It's been a while.
Ticker still holding up?
Thanks to this support unit, I can flatline anytime, anywhere without worry. No need for beds and the like either. I can sleep standing up. Not bad, eh?
Still looking for him, huh?
I am. They're a large part of the reason I came to this place.
You okay?
I've been rather unkind to my heart. You might say I'm on the verge of heartbreak. Still, it's a small price to pay for mapping the beach. And now that my work here is complete, I can accompany you all on your journey. Oh, we undertook the beach mapping program to help determine the most efficient strategy for linking up Australia. While near death, I traversed the beach and provided location data to APAS, which it used to build a database. Oh, APAS was my partner in this, you see. I also collected water samples from the various beaches I visited, which I duly deposited in the form of my own tears. Apparently, the water somehow circulates between them and the world of the living. The samples were required to study the phenomenon.
Huh. This is the first I've heard of it. I didn't think this was your field.
Oh, it isn't. Far from it. I collected the samples for the benefit of a collaborator. In the process, I placed a greater strain on my heart. But it's nothing to worry about. Like it or not, they all wear out sooner or later.
You sure you're okay? All good in there? Is that all you're gonna take?
Yes. Everything I need is already stowed on the DHV Magellan. This here is my insurance. Well then, shall we go to the DHV Magellan?
Perhaps you should take a break.
Feels good. Whoa.
Please take good care of him, okay?
Ew. Nasty.
That was a close one.
Rest recommended.
Walking towards the light guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering.
Disengaging weapons restrictions. Take care, Sam.
Nobody knows. they bothered to see from the cage of ice. Nobody cares.
Ah, Sam. You're the last to arrive. But now we're all here. Let's get to it. Recently, I received a number of strange mails that were apparently sent to me by none other than myself. And Fragile has been receiving similar communications too. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I got a few about Lou's records.
It goes without saying, I did not, in fact, send them. It's all very distressing and gave me palpitations. An especially concerning mail reached me not long ago. Attached were some highly sensitive UCA documents on BBs and chiral communications technology, including classified records of the BBs who were sacrificed to build the foundation of the chiral network. These extraordinary children were the catalyst required for the network to route data through the beach. They served as a bridge between the beach and our world, hence the Bridge Baby moniker. They were originally intended for the sole purpose of sustaining the chiral network. I'd like to discuss the implications of these records in my possession, but before that, I can tell you how Bridge Babies were developed in more detail, if you wish. R&D commenced shortly after the Death Stranding was first observed. The inciting incident having occurred during the performance of a cesarean section to save the child of a brain-dead mother. But perhaps the rest should be explained by someone who remembers the period. If you're willing to indulge me.
I can't speak with any authority, but if you insist. When the obstetrician touched the fetus during the procedure, it's said they glimpsed the beach. Subsequent research revealed that the unborn children and still mothers possessed a special connection to the place. While communications utilizing the beach had been theorized, the framework was incomplete. These children proved to be the missing link. Afterwards, development of the chiral network began in earnest, or so I'm told.
Wait, I have a question.
By all means.
What about when I was putting Mexico on the grid? Or my work in Australia? Have I been condemning kids this whole time?
Worry not, Sam. The new Cupid model does not require a human catalyst. You can be assured of that.
Bridget was president when this all began, and she wouldn't permit women to be deliberately rendered brain-dead in order to produce BBs. But the Bridges researchers were not deterred, and they pressed on with their plan in spite of the president's misgivings. To secure test subjects, it seems Bridges smuggled pregnant women into the country from Mexico, among other places. Consequently, they were able to produce the BBs needed to make the chiral network a reality. And 4 years ago, the first Bridges expedition embarked on their journey. This is what I received from the sacrificial BBs. Including backups, a total of 10 units were prepped for integration, but only 9 were used to lay the foundations of the North American network. I attempted to ascertain the whereabouts of the 10th, to no avail. But as Drawbridge, we should have a higher security clearance than me personally. Just to be prudent, would you mind running a search? As Deadman determined, there was another BB-28 that existed before Lou, which was decommissioned. Fragile later discovered that, 4 years ago, Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number, and for reasons unknown, placed into storage. Now, the first expedition also set off 4 years ago, and they could surely have made use of another functional BB unit, yet again, for reasons unknown, Lou remained in storage. So did they have other plans for Lou? Was Lou deemed unsuitable for sacrifice? Or was Lou excluded from the mission for some other reason?
Like what?
Cardiac arrest imminent. 30 seconds remaining.
Not finding anything here. All the official records claim BB-28 was decommissioned. That's it. There's also nothing to suggest a connection between the missing BB and Lou.
Still, we know for a fact that they played a part in the first BB experiments. So we have to ask the question, did Lou play one too?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, teleports.
The forensic mapping of which made this breakthrough possible. Safe houses and large facilities such as distribution centers have already been outfitted with transponders. You should make the most of them.
Sam, this is Charlie. We have another assignment for you to attend to. Head to Hartman's lab and access the delivery terminal to pick up this main order.
Wait, I can teleport now. That's actually incredible.
You slept well, yes? And you'll only need a short break before we can get to work. Hartman's condition is cause for concern. There's no sugarcoating the tremendous strain he's putting on his body. His is undeniably one of the hardest 21-minute syndromes to live with. The regular disruption to his circulatory system and the flow of blood is damaging all of his organs. And let's not forget that the heart itself has a great many pain receptors. A part of me wishes I could swap places with him. Not that my body could ever serve as a suitable substitute for his.
kind of cargo?
I have to smuggle them in.
Now, who was that?
Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jabbering. Walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us.
Good morning to you.
If they bothered to see from the cage to bay.
Sam, the next major site to be linked to the Cairo network is in the eastern reaches of the continent, East Fort Knott. Our original plan would have had us route a connection through North Fort Knott, allowing for a simple and direct trip. Unfortunately, that city was completely obliterated by a void out. As a result, we have had to devise a new approach, utilizing a series of connections between preppers in the region. Easier said than done, of course. Some of these preppers are currently refusing to join the network. But according to APAS's latest simulations, enlisting the cooperation of the pizza chef should enable us to win over these holdouts. Your first objective is therefore to bring the pizza chef online. And it just so happens that the cargo he's requested is being stored at this very facility. It's been designated a chilled delivery due to its sensitivity to heat, so you should transport it at night or in the rain. Or perhaps take advantage of a pickup off-roader's covered cargo shelf, which should ensure it doesn't get exposed to direct sunlight. Undertake the main order on this delivery terminal when you're ready.
Huh. Interesting. How often do you fill that? It's not a refillable. It's a rechargeable, but it's not a refillable. It lasts about 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I buy another one, which is about 25 bucks, 26 bucks. But beach show. Oh, I can jump to anywhere. That's so sick. Well, not anywhere. What did it say? Note that all currently carried cargo will be placed in this facility's private locker. Okay. So I can't... Well, then what's the point? Because I can just teleport with the DHB Magellan with all my stuff. Okay. I'm about to fall asleep. So I can feel it coming on. So I'll probably I'm probably gonna get some sleep, honestly. And yeah, I'll be on tomorrow after some sleep and food and stream some more. Get some sleep. Yep, I'm going right now. I'm going right now. So, yeah. I'll be on tomorrow. All day. Let's play some more. Maybe this. Maybe Slay Spire. We'll see. But, yeah. Alright. That's it for me. Going to bed. See you later. Peace, peace, peace.